Testing, testing. Hopefully, audio can be heard. I imagine it's loud. Mic check. Also recording as we speak. Yeah, no, that's intentional for now. Still the intro. Just want to make sure my microphone's working at all. Alright, so starting things off, we'll begin with the 3.1 trailer.
I walked this way when I was a kid.
This is where we left off in the story.
Why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized it serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
We've waited a long time for this day to come. Fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia.
Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
The resurrection of the Scarlet King will only result in war. And war serves no one.
Oh, this is when they introduced Candace, huh?
A shield is not enough to protect the most important things. That's why I must also wield a spear.
She's such a cool looking character, man.
Do your
I
worst.
gotta work on her sometime.
Grant us your blessing.
You've betrayed Aru Village. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this.
Oh!
Try
Sino came out this
something
patch too?
And even Candace won't be able to protect you.
I forgot about all these characters that they're all like within the same patch.
Through me, justice is served.
If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard.
Oh man, Neelu.
Positions. Huh. Yeah.
Oh, she's holding the 4-star weapon.
All eyes on me.
I love that burst animation, man. It's so freaking good.
Life for the Desert Dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death all those years ago. Feelings of desperation are widespread.
Traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Academia.
Damn, and they came out this patch? I regret not pulling her, man.
Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
We're cheap labor. Livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more.
My experiment is a success. And
Wait,
now
who's
it
that?
seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
That is creepy. No, not Catherine. What's gonna happen to Catherine?
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Shit, man. So that is patch 3.1. That is where we left off in Sumeru. Alright, let's change scenes. Hello, hello, it's been a while. We're just testing out a couple of things while we stream. You know, getting things ready. So we are live both on YouTube and on... Yeah, I'm still in Sumeru, patch 3.1. We just finished the Nahida dream sequence thingy. So, we're live on YouTube right now, and Twitch, I believe. This is not like a real stream start. Maybe I'll start on Monday. Although, we'll see. I've been in college for the last couple of months, so I kind of stopped. I wanted to really focus on that and bring back things a little bit more when I was ready for it. So, since TwitchCon happened, I guess multi-streaming is allowed now, so long as, you know, within certain regulations, you know, the quality is the same, 1080p on both YouTube and Twitch right now. So, they're both on equal resolutions and all that good stuff. So, you know, for folks, I guess, if you want to watch the streams on YouTube at a later time, I think they get saved. I don't know. I've never really done YouTube streaming until now, so here's hoping that you know, it's a bit easier, because I know Twitch isn't the best for, you know, VOD access or whatever, because I think after 30 days your VODs get deleted unless you you do a clip, but even then I think it's gone after that. So at least YouTube is a bit more concrete, and then I'm sitting on a lot of footage that, you know, if I was just doing YouTube, it would have been there. So couple things of note. We have a new camera, so let me show you guys that real quick. So this is the full screen when I'm talking, sharing something with you guys. Also testing this out live. We also have a reading camera, so bam. This came in. Both the Encyclopedia Eorzea 3 and the technology I'm using, the technology. The Elgato Flex arm. It's like a 4-piece kit, the large, so I have my webcam aimed downward. If some of you guys remember, a couple of months back during the stream, I was doing a little bit of a reading of the short stories when I was doing the Nier stuff. And it was weird because I kind of had to hold the camera. It's my bookmark. And, you know, now if I want to do something similar, if I don't want to do like a segment, or for example, you know, I want to read a report or something, I can have the camera aimed, you know, at the pages, you know, use my fingers to, like, you know, point at what it is that I'm aiming for or whatever. For example, you know, blah blah blah. This is a record from Popola, tracking Nier's progress. This is a novelization of Replicant. It's the first volume, and I've been reading that. I've been sick for the better part of a few weeks, and it's really interesting. It gives a lot more insight into Kaine's perspective of things, particularly in the area when you meet her the first and the second time, and how she pretty much isn't used to having friends or anyone being nice to her. So when protagonist, or, you know, Nier is actually apologizing to her for attacking her, thinking she was a monster, like, she didn't know what to think. And there's a lot more characterization that goes into it. So I'm having a blast with that. If I want to share something with chat, we can do that as well. I was initially going to do a segment with the unwrapping of the Encyclopedia Eorzea 3. It's still in its wrapper and everything. You know, we're not going to leak the code. But I'm going to say that for another time. Maybe do like an FF themed stream or something. Let me just lower the brightness. This also came in. I have yet to go through it. This is also another recent purchase. This came out not too long ago. This is the Endwalker arrangement album, Forge Ahead. And if you pre-order it, you get these two covers. And this is something they've done for, you know, multiple albums. For like Scion and Sinners, you have different, like, sleeve, like, jackets, I guess. So it's pretty cool. Excuse the grainy footage. I could always just do it on here since we're, you know, not looking at a book. Some really nice art. This has a couple of cool tracks that some are piano arrangements, some are band arrangements. Carrots of Happiness, Dedicated to Moonlight, Labyrinth, and the Balance instrumental. And there's a couple of extra tracks which I definitely want to check out on the Blu-ray player, but I will not do that on stream because that is copyright and we do not violate that. So I'm gonna give those a listen to. Maybe I'll do like a little breakdown of it on YouTube, a little review. Maybe that's what I'll do, like my thoughts and stuff on certain songs. I mean, I'm not a musical expert, but you know, I can give my feedback on things. And I guess while we're on the topic of reading, just one last thing I want to share is a little something I've been wanting for a while. This is the 50th anniversary version of the Lord of the Rings, and it's the trilogy, you know, Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King. So I'm very excited to go through this and maybe do a little bit of you know, nerding out in between. Now I'm not going to read this on stream because Tolkien was very elaborate with his wording, but maybe when I'll like stop at chapters and like talk about it, share some thoughts on maybe, you know, things that happen in the movie, or you know, things that I like that were done a bit differently, or things that, you know, were looked over and not included. Like there's a lot of things that were cut out of the movie, but overall the movie still held up pretty well, because like if the whole Tom Bombadil character was gone, like not even, I think Peter Jackson even mentioned he was just such an enigma of a character. It was rough to kind of include him in, you know, an already stacked thing. And last thing to share, while we're on the topic of releases in literature, Grimoire Nier Revised Edition came out in English finally. Initially this was a JP only item, and it had some really, I guess, exclusive lore at the time from Nier Replicant Gestalt, with some stuff that, you know, we weren't privy to. Obviously there's, you know, fan translations over the years and whatnot, but I haven't been able to look at it myself too much, so maybe this is something we can look at, you know, on stream another time. I do plan on revisiting the Nier stuff in the near future, no pun intended. And I don't know, I haven't decided if I want to play Drakengard 1 and 3 again. I still haven't finished Replicant version 1.22 on the PS4. For those that were there for that part of the series, we were farming Lunar Tears because we were able to grow them in our garden. And then we're like filling all 3 rows of Lunar Tears and selling them for profit. I think there's a trophy on PSN where you make like 1 million gold or something. I don't remember too much how it worked, but it was something of that sort. So maybe we'll revisit Replicant and the Nier stuff another time. Maybe like another thorough playthrough of Automata, because I think my Automata playthrough was a little scuffed. Kind of rushed it, but before I do Nier, I really want to get through some games that I haven't really touched in a while. Funny enough, I was actually considering coming back to streaming on Monday, starting with Stray. That's a game I really want to play. I've seen, you know, footage of, you know, I really like the soundtrack and the atmosphere, and I love cats, so maybe soon. But for now, I want to focus on Genshin Impact. I'm very far behind in this story. We'll look at this at another time. Let's go back to the chatting screen. Oh, really? Right, that's an option, isn't it? Speaking of screens and whatnot, I just want to say I think it's really cool that games nowadays, let's turn on the key light, are adding like certain things that, I don't want to say pander, it's not the word, but accommodate certain things. Like nobody wants to see a cat die, you know? That's sad. Like in Lethal Company, there's the arachnophobia option. There's spiders in that game. I've played it twice. But there's a feature where, an option where, you know, arachnophobia, it turns all the spiders into like literally a text blob that says spider instead of showing the spider. So that's fun. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And there's another thing. I mean, I know a lot of games are adding the colorblind functionality, so I think we're in a pretty cool time of cool happenings. All right, so this was more of like a test thing, but I think maybe we can get a little bit of some story done in Genshin. Real quick, let me just adjust my other camera. Hopefully, all right, good. I'd move my Elgato Flex arm because reasons. It might fall onto my camera. All right, let's see if this button still works. Where is my Genshin stream? I had a button for this. Hopefully it works. Bam. All right, we are still alive. Good. Now let me enable. Wait, I have a new Valette there. Let me just fix that. But what is it though? Genshin sensor, right? No, that's not it. I don't know what new Valette is doing. Oh, I know exactly what it is. Hold on. I was trying to hide user ID, but that doesn't really. You could see it at the top anyway, so if anybody wants to play with a mini whale, I guess a dolphin would be more appropriate. I know.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is
In
this
terms
bubble
of-
okay? Can you hear Paimon?
In terms of levels and stuff, please let me know if the audio is too low, too high. Again, this is a bit of a test run. And let me see if I can throw my chat over here. Hopefully that's a bit more visible. Alright, so Genshin. We are in patch 3.1. The last thing that happened story-wise was the Dance of Sub-Zero's festival with Nilou and stuff. Mainly it was like the Nihida Dream thing. And Dunyarzad, and thankfully she was alive at the end of that. And that was a really trippy sequence. I think I have footage of that, so maybe I'll go back and look it over. Maybe I can like throw a quick edit on YouTube of that, because it was really trippy. So it starts, you're like, you wake up, you speak to her at the market or something, and then you notice like something is. No, the first time's like a normal sequence. Then you go to sleep, I think, and then you wake up and it repeats itself, but there's a little bit of a different thing each time. You can kind of guess the item or whatever. Then you guess the fortune, something with Dea and her weapon. She forgot how to use it, supposedly, each time, and she was battered. But every time you repeat the sequence, like her body had like the muscle memory, so she became more adept at using the weapon, even if she didn't remember, ever learning how to use it. That was really cool. And there are subtle things, and it unravels in a really cool way.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
That
They are the pride of Fontaine.
culminates
Be
in
sure to befriend them. and
Nilou
cause them
able to
no
hold a
harm.
Sub-Zero's Dance festival, despite the academia be like, no, not allowed. And through her dance, I think she's able to break the Samsara spell thing. I think that's how it went. Apologize if I'm wrong on a couple of notes, but that's more or less how I remember it going. Let me just see if camera controls work still. Yes, they do. All right, we are ready to play Genshin Impact. For reference, the last thing we did on stream, aside from story, is we wailed. This is my current Neuvillette stats, for those wondering. He is C6, as intended from day one, when very early images of him released. And we got lucky with an R2 weapon. I do intend on getting him to R5 over time, maybe in the next banner or the banner after that. It really depends on like the upcoming banners, if I pull on anything. Same thing on Star Rail, but Star Rail I think I'm going to play for a while. Game audio seems a bit loud. Thank you. I know Genshin is a loud game, so let's tune this to 60, and then I'll lower everything to about... audio... maybe 877. Hopefully that's okay. Alright, so C6, R2 of his signature, and a 4-piece Marachesi Hunter with an HP goblet. I have a water goblet, but the stats aren't 100%. I could go try hard and try plugging it into an optimizer, but I don't really mess with that stuff, man. That's Farina's artifact. I don't want to mess with that goblet. I had him on this one. No. This Hydro Goblet prior. I had less crit rate and damage. Some EM, which I don't really use on Neuvillette, and ER. Yealon's is in a similar boat. A lot of crit damage, but no crit rate. Ooh, we got a notification. What was that? Abby, hello. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. How's it going? Sorry for anything scuffed. We're still working out the stream. It's not an official stream day. I usually do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Welcome. I also have to update the sounds for the alerts. I'm using a lot of my old setup. We took like a 6-month break from streaming. But yeah, Genshin Impact for the near future. At least till we can catch up to current Fontaine. And we'll see how things go. Yeah, so I have to like look at an optimizer and see between my goblets. I think Hydra comes out ahead, but with Farina and I think Kaza has damage percent. HP might pull ahead just a little bit more. But right now it has better substats than any of my Hydra goblets, unless there's something I'm not seeing that's like right in my face. But and then for attributes, he's at 62, 277. I think 65 is what you want to hit with a Marchess Hunter. Or is it 66? Let me see. So you get 12% crit rate. Stack is 3 times, so that's 12, 24, 36. So you need 64 to have a 100% crit chance. So I'm literally 1.1% away on crit rate. Yeah, from here, yeah, you can only focus on crit damage. Now, if we really want to talk about optimizing, I do have a few pieces, but I like all the stuff that they've added with the quality of life stuff in the latest update. My Baiju is on a DPS set. Please don't ask. I don't want to talk about it. C6 things. I mean, I would cap out the crit rate, but I would lose about 10 crit damage if I take that piece off of Baiju. Linny's a bit low on the rate and damage. Well, we have 20% attack, but the HP would be more beneficial. This is an unused piece sitting there. It's got... Damn, volume to crit rate was a little higher. This one looked promising. What happened? I think I ran out of EXP. 6.2, 6.2, really? And that's, we don't talk about Ambrose. Yeah, my feather is a bit weak though. 13 crit damage and 5.8 crit rate on this one. Similar situation here. I could take this one, cap on my crit rate, but it is 13 damage. Lynette's on a placeholder for now. Okay, she's only level 40. We haven't worked on her yet. Sands, HP Sands. I have a lot of damage on this one, but almost nothing went into crit rate. Maybe if I find another one, a little better stats, I could switch them off. And crit rate circlet. This could have rolled better into crit damage. I think if I have another crit rate with crit damage, I'll do that. The flat HP is nice though, don't get me wrong. But I'm already running an HP Goblet. I don't think I want to do HP. Triple HP on him. So we rolled on him. I was going to do my Farina pulls on stream, but I was like around midterms around the time for my semester, so I did that off stream. We got quite lucky. We got her weapon and C3. We were going for the C4 because I think that gives her energy regen, but we didn't make it in time. And who else? Farina Neuvillette. I think that was about it for the pulls. I did pull for Linny. That was also off stream. Wow, this semester was really long. Yeah, it goes from like the end of August to the end of December. And I think Linny came out around that time, right with the Fontaine release. And the only reason why I went for Linny, well, I picked Linny for two reasons. Number one, I pulled the bow by accident. I was going for Aqua Simulacra. And I got this really, really early, luckily. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll go for a Pyro Bow main DPS. Now I have a C6 Amber, which for a while I was memeing that I'm going to be an Amber main. But I just had a really rough time making her work, and it kind of moved on to other things. And my Diluc Constellations came much later. And he still needs a lot of investment. 60, 125. I think he's on a 4-piece Crimson Witch. Yeah, but nothing spectacular. So we pulled Linny. We said, fuck it. C2 sounds busted. 60% crit damage. Why not? And that was our Fontaine progress. That's everything we've done up until now. Now I just have to find out where can I start the Archon quest. Alright. Here it is. Gaze from a certain god. The unexpected appearance of the Fatui Harbinger, the Doctor, means that the Fatui must have played a part in the nefarious plot involving the Sumeru Academia. You must act now. Alright, Tighnari's in... Oh, Gandharvaville? I thought his village was up here. Ah, Vinmara village. I probably had that mixed up. Alright, let's continue the story. Now I'm wondering if this is with the new Tighnari voice actor. If you don't know, and not to bring up a sour topic, Tighnari's original VA was replaced due to some very, very troubling allegations, and I don't know if allegations is the right word, because I think there was proven stuff, so he was replaced. And I'll leave it at that for now. So I'm wondering if this is going to be the new voice actor.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two
Thank
doing
goodness
back
it's
here?
voiced.
Holly, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
She has a condition, right? The what's it called?
be honest,
Elazar.
I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
She's such a fun unit in Spiral Abyss, man. When Nilou first came out, we'll talk after.
Oh, Kale.
Seems like curing Irminsul is our only chance.
Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Are we gonna be able to cure her?
Oh, Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
Full disclaimer, I don't know any spoilers of the story for Genshin, except I know that Scaramouche is a boss fight, a weekly boss fight. I know that Apep is a boss fight. I have no context for them. What else? I know in Fontaine there's a whale boss. I don't know why we're fighting a whale. But I know like none of the story points, so that's why we're doing the story now. Hopefully we can catch up.
He left? What? Isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
Did he get kidnapped?
No, I
Safatui.
only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research.
Huh.
I know that before he became a Forest Watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Parties DI.
Parties DI, so that's how you pronounce
A
it.
research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Parties
Maybe he's like
DI.
trying to find her a cure for Elazar, the thingy she has.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards. Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
Alright, cool. So go to Partis DI. Every time I do these story quests, I kind of like feel tempted to do it as like the lore accurate characters, like if I'm doing Traveler. We'll do Traveler. You know what? Oh gosh. Such blessings to hit. Hello. We're getting a close look at Nubula. I know. Play the game.
Just what will we come across this time?
I mean, I don't think Raiden and Miko and Baiju are here canonically. If we want a canonical team, it would be this, this, and this. Let's add a little bit of help. Is this cheating?
Time to broaden the horizons again.
The campaign begins.
We just pretend we don't see them. That's it.
I have high hopes for this journey.
We haven't even met her in the story, okay? What does Hydro Traveler even do? Oh, they did a little water gun thingy, right? Alright, resonate with Dendro. Hell yeah. I am green again. I have no artifacts. It's okay, it's alright, it's fine. Shit. Do I have a Deepwood set? Maybe I have a Deepwood set. Although, Nahid is on a 4-piece Deepwood. Can I do Gilded Dreams? Wait, you could... I don't know, you could select the multiple sets. Oh, look. Boom. 2-piece Deepwood. This is looking kind of Alhaithamish. Elemental Mastery. Dendro damage bonus. Wow. Don't ask why Yanfei had a Dendro damage bonus goblet. I don't... Crit damage. I'm gonna put him on this one. A 4-piece Gilded. Done. I mean, you're right. I could just use Alhaitham. Or I could use his weapon. That's right. We're good. My constellations are glowing. Oh, I get C4. After Lotus... Words. After the Leo Lotus lamp triggers, a Lotus Light transfiguration will obtain 5 stacks of the overflowing Lotus Light effect. Oh. So 5 stacks. Does that increase elemental mastery? Yeah. Cool. Alright. We are looking for Tainari. I am not flying there. All the time we're gearing up and putting artifacts on, we're just gonna pretend that we were walking, okay? Well, technically, if I put Catherine's here.
Wait! Look who it is!
Do we pick Nahida or do we pick Catherine? It's Catherine, right? It's gotta be.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
My bad.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
Yeah, we saw that in the trailer, but did that happen in the game?
Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself.
Oh shit.
Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Even a pool of stagnant water. After a torrential storm can occasionally pass.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I don't understand the analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
It's 1227 East Coast, okay?
Well, we understand
Leave
our
me
point
be.
now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people alright? When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds.
Maybe he meant like putting information in the subconscious as something else?
Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations.
Oh.
That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
That's a close call, though.
What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us. I wouldn't be relieved just yet.
Yeah, he's still out there now.
I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
Oh, they don't know that she's around?
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
He's a modder. Get him away from 14. Because then he'll start stealing TOS-made fabrics and frickin' resources and sell them for $30 and FOMO it.
Be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
How dangerous is this doctor? That's what I'm
Feels like
wondering.
he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
So with the Fatuis, like the higher the number, the more dangerous you are? I don't remember. What was Child's and Signora's? Was the Signora like 8th? Or 13th? I don't
We
recall.
shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this
I'll have to
problem.
look it up sometime.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us? Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in.
She saw me switch from Hydra to Dendro.
You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find? Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Yeah, why not? Enter Partis DI. I remember I had to come here a lot for Nilu's flowers. There's a couple of them. I got the base around, not here, but around this area. Padisars, I think, is what they were called. Yeah. So in case you didn't know, with Nahida's E, you can press and hold. And any like resource in the open world, she can gather to collect.
If only the rainforest's environment was also doing so well. But then I guess the forest rangers would be out of their jobs.
The scholar's research seems rather mysterious.
I forgot she can also read minds of people in the Sumeru area.
I see everything.
So it's a neat way of like gathering stuff, like on a high cliff or something. You don't wanna.
Surely everyone knows quantity cannot make up for quality.
Pretty fun, like little insights. So I might do like a little bit more tonight and then call it early. Again, it's not a real.
Traveler? It is you!
Her outfit and hair color gives like Fire Emblem Three Houses vibes.
It's Hypatia!
Oh, didn't we meet her at the very beginning of Sumeru? She was the scholar that was like knocked out in that cave. She forgot to eat because she was meditating.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
It's like right when you come out of the chasm.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the, what's it called? Satyavada life?
Yeah.
Oh, I
that's her.
see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Yo, they're mind controlled. I'm calling it now.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means you're not in training anymore?
Oh yeah, I did want to check something. Give me just a second, folks. I just wanted to be sure that my chat was working on here as well. Give me just a second, folks. Let's see live chat here. I just wanted to be sure that my chat was working. And that was popping up. Oh, you can hear the sounds in my background? Yeah. Well, I wonder if this works. Just like the emotes from the thingy. Yeah, alright, cool. Just in case someone from that side wants to pop in. Only because the software that I'm using for that bar tricks only works when you're live on YouTube. You can't do private or unlisted streams.
Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Paripurna life?
What do you think?
She's too smug
My
about it.
consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Oh, really? I don't know. These are like the people that, you know, you say they reach enlightenment and they've heard the voice of God, and I'm sorry folks are a little religious about that, but, you know, they're in the toilet and God is like speaking to them or something and reveals to them the truth about something. Except right here we have like Nahida just doubt.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last.
Or maybe she did. Maybe she spoke to a different God.
When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
Let me move my camera so you can see Catherine's, Nahida's expression.
That sounds incredible!
Let me put on autoplay for now. We're here for 10 hours.
All right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
Actually, now's a good time. I don't want to forget to do something real quick. Oh, there's no lines on here. Shoot. We can't be sloppy. That's be neat. Since we are kind of, you know, starting streaming again for the new year, I wanted to start the tradition that I usually have of like writing down like follows and stuff and my book. Now this was initially going to be my calligraphy book, but I hadn't had a chance to practice it. Let me be sure it writes though. Oh, well, my pen. All right. So 2024. We start a little early. So 12:30. So in case you're wondering what I'm doing, oh gosh. Sorry. Wrong button. Let's go on this one. So I have a book where, or a tradition, anytime anyone follows, subs on Twitch, and I guess now on YouTube, subscribing, I would write down in my book the time that it happened, the day it happened, and the name of the person. So, yeah. In case you're wondering what happened, it's like, this is my freaking camera thing and it's upside down right now. So, the Logitech thing is like all freaking discombobulated for my secondary cam. Huh, it doesn't actually work anymore. Interesting. Anyhow, I just have it rotate a second in case like it gets loose. It doesn't fall and break my thing. Alright, so I was streaming Genshin, so, and the user was, I have it here. Oh, but my alerts aren't consistent. It's showing the Twitch ones. I'll have to go back and look at it. Or can I see it in Stream Elements? Give me just a second while I troubleshoot this. I think now is a good time as any to Alright, it's a subscriber. Abby. Let me add it in. So Abby. While streaming Genshin. Genshin test. I'm gonna put from YouTube. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. You are the first entry in my book for the year 2024. Technically it's 12/30, but December 30th. Bam. Fresh. Thank you for that. And there's more where that came from as we go along. Let me just Stream Deck it away. Alright, so I have to make a better note of when I'm streaming to have my stream elements open so I could see my YouTube alerts. Got it. Alright, so Hypatia, we tell her we want to see Tighnari. She's saying she's seen the gods, she spoke to the gods. She can help us. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me read what she said. I think I realized something. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine. Catherine didn't... Nahida Catherine was a little suspicious about it because, you know, she's like, I didn't hear anything. Hypatia's like so into it that I think she's under the doctor's control.
You can do that?
Do you believe her, Nahida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Yeah, this one's kind of like suspicious. This is how cults are formed, man.
Hold on. I brought some Spiritborn ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
Or maybe she's not under like the doctor's influence and she found some sort of way to peek into like the doctor's plan or something. I don't know.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Connect to what? The divine?
Okay.
Ready?
Set. Looks pretty.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled.
What's this guy mad about?
The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, He saw me as an abomination.
Is that what happened?
The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest.
Had lavender melons.
Powerless before his mortality. He broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So
It's a really
I
good
said good
cutscene.
riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth.
I fucking get
I
it
will
though.
scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Supreme Gnosis.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Shit. It's Scaramouche.
What was that?
This is neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor King Deshret's consciousness. So that's the god that she found? Through incense, you get to see a cutscene. Huh.
Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories? Everything matches what we know about him.
But yeah, no, I get his motives for feeling the way he does. But you know, when you get, how do I phrase it? Like, you know, when you get burned by people repeatedly, it's kind of easy to like lose faith in humanity and just say, screw that. You know, I'm not trusting people anymore. I'm just gonna do my own thing. So, you know, having been there a couple of times, I can relate, but where's my gnosis?
But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion!
She's probably gonna C6 this guy.
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
This is a little scary.
Do you understand now?
Saying that.
I'm afraid this is no Purina life, but rather...
Wake up.
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me?
You are a lunatic.
I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
No, you found darkness and you've mistaken it for light.
Hypatia?
You're scaring us.
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
That's some realization. That's a good thing, right? She just leaves.
Wait, something isn't right.
Yeah, where's Sainari? Oh, cutscene. Oh, shoot. Okay, good parry, good parry. The kick. Use your Dendro skill. Trapper. Oh shit. They kicked Catherine. Wait, can she mind jump to us? Oh man. What the fuck? Excuse me. She's in some like bubble prison stasis thing. Is she in the same room as Scaramouche? Or vicinity, or what? I'm sure this is gonna get explained. I'm just thinking at this point in time.
Okay, we finally lost him.
Triple exclamation point.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Yeah.
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
Oh, so she did get destroyed. Okay. I mean, I saw the kick in the back, and I wasn't sure how durable Catherine is.
After that, Tighnari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries, and then he ran with us all the way here.
Yeah, our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Yeah, like that main character thing.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
She's in a big green light
I
bulb.
never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore."
Oh, damn. We got locked out of Nahida.
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
I feel like I should remember that quote. I'll do my best. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that only we know. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to. In a moonless night, maybe it's a little bit more straightforward. What was the quote? Shit. In a moonless night, starlight will something with illusions. Can reveal the truth in an illusion.
Oh, that makes
And
sense.
lies.
Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful.
So we just had to cause like a meteor shower.
Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival.
But what's this starlight?
Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon room first naked herself star versus people of the desert, maybe?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert?
Hey, Arikon, what's up? How you doing, man? How's it going? Sorry, I'm just like really deep in thought, like trying to I'm just really getting engrossed in this Genshin lore. Because I'm really far behind in the story, so I'm trying to catch up, but
She isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
hey, maybe this means we get to see Candace and Dea. Or Sino.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the Traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Oh, that's right. A lot of them don't know about Nahida yet, huh?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself.
I'm good. Finally back to streaming. Well, this is a test stream. First time on YouTube. Also on Twitch. Same handle. and figured I'd, you know, ease into it with a game I really enjoy. So we're doing that, and we're just catching up on the Archon quest.
I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I
Also, yeah,
trust you.
so that is Tighnari's new voice actor. That's pretty cool.
Thank you, Tighnari. Oh,
At least
actually,
it sounds
we
like
came
it.
here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
It's funny, speaking of moon, is that like a moon decoration on his back? Or is it circular, but his, like, the rest of his outfit is covering it? I'm wondering.
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
The restoration of Irminsul.
Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Yeah, so it looks like they're trying to turn Scaramouche into a god. He mentioned something about a gnosis, when he cleanses his heart or whatever. And that, I think that machine he was linked into is either absorbing or something is being put into him. Maybe power, energy. The question is what and where is it coming from?
What?
Do you have any evidence?
Page also showed his like divine consciousness. You just grab what you saw when you exchanged consciousness with Nahida. Alright, thank you, Arya. Have a good one.
So
Thank you for
that's
stopping
what
by.
happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
So the other scholars went mad? Huh. I guess Scaramouche is still kind of new, so you know.
Tighnari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
Did he?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis DI and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self.
I'm wondering if there's something I missed, because people going mad, did that happen last patch? I have to go back to like the VODs and look at the footage because it was a couple months ago, so I don't remember too much of that.
If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru Village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but...
Oh, so they're trying to make their own god to replace Lesser Lord Kusanali.
But I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
That explains why they were so secretive. And yeah, there's Fatui involvement.
Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Are they going to try to put Irminsul inside of the Balladeer? Somehow?
It feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
We should probably head to the desert, but let's stop them.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari?
We're going to bring Tighnari to the desert?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route.
Aru Village has some beautiful music. It's one of my favorite themes from
Come
Sumeru.
find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
So no, he just walked away. We should. Ooh, we get 3 books. Oh, nice. Miss Splitter. Let's do it. R2. Free to play. Nothing. It's fine. One more. That's all we can do. Nope. How many days left do I have to get Kaya? 2 days. And I need 4 or 5. I need 6 more Star Glitter for a Kaya constellation. So now you might be wondering, why the heck does this guy want a Kaya constellation? Does he have Ayaka? I mean, yeah, I have a few constellations on her. But I don't have a Miss Splitter on her. I have a Shenhe. It's just like, I want to have another cryo character to, to pair with. C6 Shenhe. I mean, yeah, okay, I have all of them, right? Shit. But she's like my only cryo character. I didn't pull on Risley. I wanted to. But I was saving up. I have a C6 Rosaria. It's kind of leveled. Some investment there. She's actually one of my characters for quite a while. Kaya, level 70. I think it's a really cool character visually. I like his playstyle. Excuse the dull blade. I'm at C2. Never Ending Performance. That's the name of Child's Boston. Really good song. While Glacial Waltz is in effect for each opponent defeated, its duration increased by 2.5 seconds. So you can give his burst up if you keep killing enemies. C3 would give me 3 levels on his E, which is pretty good, I guess. That'll bring me closer to this one, which gives him a shield, which is more survival based. C5 would be his burst, and C6 is an extra icicle on his burst. And he gains energy when he casts it. Cooldown 15 seconds. So with his C2, if I keep killing enemies, I mean, I guess it lasts. It can last the whole duration. Probably with the Shenhe, you're doing pretty good numbers. I don't know if I have Charlotte. Oh, I do. Oh, I have her at C6. Oh. I'm not saying she's forgettable. I think I was in the middle of pulling a lot of characters at the time, and she kind of creeped through the cracks a little bit. So she's a healer, right? Based on her attack? Looks like it. You know what would be really fun? Gearing her up with Shenhe to do Spiral Blitz with her. She's a catalyst user. So we could just, keep applying cryo. Oh. Interesting. I like this. When she scales off attack, I can give her my level 90 Skyward Atlas. Sells balls of damage. Boom, go for like a DPS Charlotte build. Try it out. With that Shenhe. Shenhe, Farina. Oh, I got it. This is gonna be silly. This shouldn't work, and it probably won't, but we're gonna try. I don't know why I'm putting her on this side, but hey. Oh, does she have ER issues? She probably does. We're gonna go Cryo Goblet. Let's take that off. Clear filter criteria. Let's look for a Cryo Goblet. I only have one that's leveled in my account. Yikes. HP, EM. Sure. Why not? She's ready to kick some ass. How do I do this? Ban. See ya. Alright, let's go to this caravan place. Caravan Rebot. Oh. I just wonder if teleporting there would cause an issue. This guy's from Leeway, huh? Let's talk about Dory. Someone's like speed reading through it. You're not gonna sell me anything, huh? Well, he's telling me I can resupply here, but he's not selling me anything. How about Hawad? What flower? I mean, to go from here. She's a flower, this place. I only have to look at her smile from a distance, and I feel cleansed. Oh my lord. But I heard that she's gone to Sumer City to look for her lover. What a pity. I don't even know her name. Well, I'm going to leave that guy to his feelings. He can figure that out. Wait, that gets destroyed? Ah, hell. It's not the quest. Hey, isn't that dinner side? Unlocked?
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh?
I think we save the desert for next time.
Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Quite impressive. I mean, if it was Samael. It's our good old friend Lucifer.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
I was just looking at the big thing, the wall.
Huh?
Where did he come from?
Over here.
Oh shoot.
Ethan went that way. Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Was he following us? I'll hate them. Wait for me. Sir, sir. Roleplay. For dramatic effect. Is someone peeking at us? Oh! Are we being pursued?
Where did he go?
No, they gotta be at Alhaitham, not us.
How did we lose him? They were just here a second ago.
They?
More Aramite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
Yeah.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Well, thank you, Alhaitham. Oh, for real.
There's no
Genuine.
need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors.
Real shit. Imagine doing something nice for the sake of, you know, doing it because you want to, not because, hey, I did a favor for you, so now you owe me one favor, you know, and I'm going to keep it in my freaking ledger.
All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the Academia.
He has such a cool design.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here.
So we saw him once at the port in one of the other cities, and it was briefly, I think. What I might try doing over the next few days is like going over my Sumer footage and just compiling it and maybe making like an episodic sequence.
Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't
Port
we
Ormos.
say you were going back to the Academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Fair. He did help us evade them.
Oh, right. You do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's big
I have
project?
no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages can offer.
Whoa. So you're actually looking for me?
Not quite.
God damn it.
To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
Right, we bought that Divine Knowledge Capsule from Dory.
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be.
Yeah, that teapot makes me want to have more tea. I made this delicious blueberry tea earlier.
Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting.
I'll hate them, please. Not on stream.
The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Please, I don't want to bare myself to you in front of all these people. Mostly because I was so shocked to hear those words again. World, forget me. Oh, that's right. That's what we heard.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
Situation is a little complicated.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
Maybe. I'm not saying anything.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
I'm wondering what... Excuse me. Damn. I was like, I wonder, like, visually, what are those things, like, on his hip? It's like little crystals or whatever. Or is like any function, or if it relates to his character, if it's just like visual design. I always wondered about that.
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Yeah, alright, listen, this sounds really good. Going to the desert with Alhaitham to our village, which has beautiful music. I've passed by there when I was collecting the waypoints, but I wonder what the story is behind that place. Someone said it was where the exiles go?
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Awesome. Go to Aru Village. So, I think that's going to be it for tonight. As mentioned, it was a bit of a brief stream. Not really, an official stream, rather. And or do we keep going a little more? I don't know. Stalling, right? I've only been live for about an hour and a half. Well, this is more of a test stream to make sure all my screens work. Let me, That's my BRB screen. Oh, I have to add XFFing so it's animated on screen like that. Alright, chat is working here, right? Okay, yeah, so there's quite a bit of a delay before I see the chats from there. Okay. Also, I'm just gonna replay this alert. This is Abby, if you're still there, thank you for hanging out. So I've got like different screens for like different games. That was my Genshin screen. The game that I was playing last before I kind of stopped streaming was Final Fantasy X, the remake. And I've been min-maxing my stats for one team. I think Riku, Waka, Auron. And I've been like going around the sphere grid and like maxing out all their stats. I want to fight the Dark Aeons and stuff and do like all the super bosses. But I'm not streaming the process for that because it's very tedious. You fight the same bosses over and over again. They take a while to get like one stat boost item, and then you need the spear that matches it. Sphere. Again, I'm just testing chat to see if my modules are all working. That works. Okay, so if it happens too fast between Twitch and YouTube, there's an overlap, so I might have to fix that, but not right now. So this is when I'm doing the console games, primarily PS4. At some point, maybe Switch. I want to do Fire Emblem and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. At some point, we have quite a big backlog. Again, just making sure everything is functional. So please bear with me. So that's up there. So let me just move this up a little bit. All right. My Genshin screen. Oh no, that one works. And lastly, my stream ending screen. Chat test. This is from Twitch. This is from here. We're going to do a testing of a new follower from Twitch, and so that one I gotta fix. Position it right there. Bam. All right, cool. So, I think now's as good a time as any. So, take that. Yeah. All right, folks. That's gonna be all for tonight. Let's go into the chatting screen. Thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna call it there. Just while it's a bit early, this was more of a test run than anything else. I don't want to go heavy into the story. as soon as you know, we start on Monday, most likely, unless something happens and I stream over the weekend. Yeah, and what I want to do is I want to commit to my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stream days. My next semester doesn't start until the end of January, so all of January I want to stream as much as I can, considering, you know, work comes first. And then really just get as much done as I can and all that good stuff. So that is Aru Village right now that we are hearing. It's a bit loud. I teleported there in game. It's one of my favorite tracks. It's very, for me it evokes a feeling of melancholy, I guess. Like, not... like a sad reminiscing, I guess. Maybe. But not necessarily sad or reminiscing. Something akin to that. You have the flute, you have all these instruments just coming together to create a very nice image. And maybe that reflects the people that are there. So, well, anyways, I will leave you guys for the night. I might stream tomorrow, I might not. I might stream on Monday. I might not, so. You can always catch me on my Twitter at RequiemLink. All my socials are the same. YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, RequiemLink is, you know, we have plastered everywhere, so. This VOD will get immediately, you know, posted to the YouTube channel, but I'm also recording it, and I'm gonna add a much more edited version where it's just, you know, the story beats, I think. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Thanks for joining me for this test stream. It's been fun. Peace. Also, I have to update my screenshot folder. What I want to do is like have like screenshots of the game that I'm playing. And you know, have it reflect that. So let me take a screenshot in game now. There. Alright, so yeah, maybe stream tomorrow. We'll see. Asaya looks a lot like Skyrim, which, just saying. My last thought is I've never actually heard this part of this song because we killed this boss too damn fast.